What up and welcome to Rama Screen YouTube channel, and here's my review of Prime Video's new movie, The Map That Leads to You. Let's rock this. Okay, I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off. So, if you were expecting this movie to be some kind of a second coming of The Notebook, you might want to lower your expectations because it is far, far from ever reaching that level. It wishes it could. The Map That Leads to You is as formulaic as it gets. Boring and predictable too. It's the classic meet cute of a woman with plans and a man with no purpose, and there are countless much ado about nothing moments in between that frankly I could not care less about. And of course they're also hoping that if you don't easily fall for the love story, maybe the European vacation setting might do the trick. I mean, even the backdrop strategy is uninspired. I still can't believe I actually finished watching the entire thing because it really did look and feel like every other romantic drama that we have seen 1,000 times before. And it offers nothing new to the genre. Directed by Lasse Hallström and based on the novel by J.P. Moniger. The Map That Leads to You follows Heather, a young woman setting off on an adventure across Europe with her best friends before settling into her perfectly planned life. When she crosses paths with Jack, a magnetic and mysterious stranger, their instant spark ignites an emotional journey neither of them expected. As their connection deepens, secrets, life choices, and hidden truths will test their bond and change her life in ways she never imagined. Starring KJ Apa, Madeline Cline, Madison Thompson, Sophia Wiley, and Josh Lucas. The theme of destiny versus choice that this movie brings up is also unsophisticated. Even at the end, when Heather is trying to make sense of it all of it just comes across as superficial, like you could already figure it out in the first act, and it never goes any deeper than that. The chemistry between Madeline and KJ's characters also feels flat, making it hard for me to invest in their relationship. The film practically rushed their initial romance at that aerial tramway and continually failing to convince us of the depth of their love before the separation happens, by which point any interest I had evaporates. The dialogues are clunky and generic. The supporting characters, including Heather's best friends, are one-dimensional and uninteresting. The tear-jerking moments are also forced and cliched and melodramatic and overly sentimental. They come across as a deliberate effort to elicit emotions rather than a genuine organic progression. And without spilling spoilers, that twist reveal about KJ's character is so dumb. I'm sorry if I sound like a bad guy for saying that, but it is so categorically stupid. And it made it difficult for me to take that sappy ending seriously. And it falls into the movie's attempts, obvious cheap attempts, to make you cry instead of giving you a deeply moving story arc. And lastly, I just want to say I was a huge fan of director Lasse Hallström's movies in the past. What's Eating Gilbert Grape, The Cider House Rules, Chocolat, my god, those were masterpieces. But for the past 20 years, Lasse just sort of becomes this director for hire who doesn't give a damn about passion projects anymore, and his direction on The Map That Leads to You is lethargic, bland, and forgettable. I hope Lasse finds his mojo again someday in the near future, because this movie, unfortunately, is another chapter in his many disappointments. So yeah, overall I give The Map That Leads to You the rating of 1.5 out of 5. I am actually a sucker for good romantic dramas. Sadly, there is nothing enjoyable, meaningful, nor satisfying about this particular one.